First and foremost, you already know how we starting. You already know I gotta set my stuff up real quick. So this is the second part of our concoction, rise and shine. Even though it's like 3 p.m. So y'all, let's get into it. We are doing readings right now. If you want a personal reading, you can sit over here and book in the fucking bio. If not, you can sit over here and go and just stay tuned for the fucking readings. So y'all, right now we're doing readings. There's 2 ways that you can sit over here and get a reading. Either you could donate to my Cash App, or you can donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal, which I need to sit over here and open that shit up really quickly too. So y'all, if you guys are new here, I want to tell y'all that my list usually does get long. So Ariana, Geneva, are you here already? Genevieve, I think that's how you say your name. Genevieve, how you doing, Mia? So we're doing personal readings right now, y'all. If you guys want a personal reading, somebody donated to me, but she sent it before I even opened it up. Or maybe she purchased something. Did she purchase a reading? I'll check in a second. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's go. Is y'all ready? Genevieve, if you up in here, let me know. Okay, sorry y'all, it had to take 2 moments because I was like, wait, let me get my shit together really quickly. Family reunion, who we introducing. Okay, is you ready, Vita? Okay, as y'all can sit over here and see, we're doing personal readings. Okay, if you want a personal fucking reading, there are 2 ways that you get a personal reading. Either you could sit over here and you could donate to my Cash App, or you could donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. Either way, I get to everybody that is added to the list. I just ask that you are patient with me as I do the readings, because I'm gonna get out everything that I'm supposed to get out. Okay, Vita, let's start. Okay, releasing is significant, Vita. Releasing your ex astral projection could be significant. Your memory could be significant. Resigning from your job could be significant too. Okay, Vita? I feel like they want me to speak in codes with you. But why? You want me to speak with codes for Vita? I need my glasses. I don't need my glasses. Vita, I'm not going to be in the chat for this one. Let me just get this shit off, because I feel like yours is cryptic, but you're going to know what I mean. Your 3rd eye chakra is significant, okay? Your 3rd eye could be within your nose. Vita, make sure you come back and watch this video on my YouTube. And I'm glad that you're first. Your 3rd eye chakra could be within your nose. You could smell shit. Be careful about what you eat. I see a gavel, so a judge could be significant. Going back to school to be a lawyer could be significant. Somebody is going to see a lawyer. Somebody is sitting before a judge, though. Take off your rose-colored glasses. Kites could be significant. Save yourself. Scorpio. Jesus walks. Kanye. Gemini. The initial M. I'm hearing Jesus walks, God show me the way, because the devil's trying to take me down. You might be under a lot of spiritual attacks right now, especially while you're sleeping. AS could be significant. NASA can be significant. AS could be significant. AD could be significant. So after death, Christ after death. For some reason, they want me to do your shit cryptic, and I don't know why, but I feel like it's, oh, I do know why. They want me to, so I have to relay a message to you, Vita. You are under attack. And when you talk to God, that's why I got that message last night. Vita, when you talk to God, nobody can hear it. The devil can't hear it. Shout out to, what's her name? I forget what her name is. So reader I watched though. But she said in the reading, she said that when you talk to God, it's a personal, and I always know that, but the devil can't hear when you talk to God. The devil can't hear when you be speaking in your mind too, like even if it, and that's why be careful about what you're revealing out to people, and that's why things get self-sabotaged. But specifically when you're praying to God, the devil can't interrupt that. They can't encrypt that. It's encrypted. And that's why I have to encrypt this message, because the devil is watching you. The devil is listening in. This could be a masculine. I'm seeing a masculine with a fro, but then I'm also seeing a masculine with the hat on, and it's giving me like the it's giving me the energy of like a police officer, because I see a guy like with one of those police officers' hats on, and it look like a cowboy hat, but it's not. So something could be coming up, and now I'm seeing the initials TM. Something could be happening with a police officer. So just be careful with the police this upcoming week. Make sure all your shit is like legit, is what I'm hearing. And that's not to scare you. It's just a warning, because there's spiritual attacks going on. And I also feel the need to tell you, Mercury retrograde is just allowing other people to act kind of crazy right now. Maybe it's like you're not even driving. It could be like you're in the car of somebody and they're getting pulled over. And what did we, Vita, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the of my first part, but I feel the need to tell you that it could be that somebody else is about to get their karma, and that's why God has been trying to get you away from those people. It's like their karma is to be pulled over. Their part, like they're about to see, like you're about to see justice. Ah, I get you, God. You're about to see justice for the people that's sending you spiritual attacks, and it could have came from a masculine. I'm also seeing that, to be honest, it's really not even for you to see though. But that's why God is telling you, L7 could be significant, but that's why God is telling you, it is trying to like remove you, and has been removing you from all these heartbreaking situations. One is because Definitely, Vita, go watch that. Go watch the whole fucking video. I know you don't. Whenever you got time, I feel the need to tell you, watch that whole video that I'm going to post on my YouTube, okay? It's going to be entitled Finding Nemo. Watch the whole thing because you need to watch it. And you're going to know why. And I can't tell you why, but you're going to know why. I feel like that's significant, Vita. The significance of you sitting over here, and for some reason I feel like it's life or death. You can save a life. Pisces again. The number 5, so transformation. It's time for you to remove the number 3. We said things in 3. It's time for you to remove all the things that's shielding your head, shielding your mind, shielding your eyes, shielding your senses too. Because what did I say? It's your nose. And it's bringing me back to something like a reading, and it's not even a reading. It is kind of a reading that I said, but I guess God wants me to reiterate it for you and for a whole bunch of people. What happens when your senses get shut off? Let's say, for example, because you're under a spiritual attack. So what happens is when your eyes are shut off, when your eyes are covered, right? You have to rely on your nose. You got to rely on your taste. You got to rely on your ears. What happens when your nose is shut off? So maybe you're going through like a sinus infection, or you could be getting sick, and God is like, I want you to avoid this person because I don't need you to be sick right now. But what happens when your eyes and your nose is cut off? Then you have to rely only on your ears and your mouth. You don't hear eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. But the point of the matter is that what happens when all your senses are cut off and all you have is your ears? You have to rely, when other senses are cut off, you have to rely on your other senses. But that's when your other senses get like strengthened. And I feel like that's for a few of you guys that's watching it. That's just not for you, Vita. That's for you. But I feel like it's for everybody. I feel the need to tell you to fight through it. Hell yeah. Because Vita, you're trying to roll the fuck out of this. You're trying to get out of this situation. You're trying every fucking thing. But I see somebody bigger than you. And it's funny. Bigger than you, holding you back, like literally, like you're trying to lean forward and escape, and they're like holding you like, bitch, you're not going anywhere. It's time for you to cleanse. It's time, Vita. It's time. Because yeah, I'm also getting, this is a part of your life. It's a part of your journey. It's time for you to balance it out. I feel like God is sitting over here saying time is up. And I don't even got that card, but I feel like God is sitting over here saying it's time for you to fight back. And it's crazy, I don't even got that card either. But I just feel like the true tea is that shit is breaking. Where they was leading you to was your deathbed, and they was trying to leave you for dead, Vita. And I don't feel like it's like a literal death. I feel like it's a mental death. That's the significance. That's why you have to go into hermit mode in order to determine your strength. You have to go into hermit mode in order to determine your intuition. And that's why that reading is significant, because we talked about intuition. But Vita, I feel like the significance for you is for you to, this is your journey alone. You have to find your fight within yourself, within your solitude, within you sitting over here leading yourself, not being led by nobody else. Behind you trying to be the perfect person. You was raised in flight or fight mode, and you're this loving person. You was raised to be a giving person, to lend a hand to everybody else. You were obedient, Vita. You was always the obedient child. But the point of the fucking matter is that, listen, there's a lot of things that was projected onto you that wasn't your shit. We could talk about your moms. We could talk about your exes. I'm seeing 2 significant relationships. But the point of the fucking matter is that Vita, you gotta find your strength within you being in solitude, and you gotta rip up all that shit that no longer serves you. You gotta rip up all those roots. Because that's what's attacking you. That's what's mentally attacking you. That's what's making you think that you can run away, but you can't run away. You gotta fucking fight, Vita. I'm gonna take this one. You gotta realize that you have the burdens. You gotta realize that you know what's crazy is, I was gonna say, Vita, you gotta realize that you are the burden. You're burdening yourself with carrying other people's burdens. Heavy emphasis on your mom. Heavy emphasis on your mom. You being the picture perfect daughter. You knowing how to cook everything. You knowing how to dress. You sitting over here trying to look a certain way for your mom. For the family. Always being the one making everybody's plates and shit. You the star though, Vita. But the point of the matter is that your life, let me tell you something about your life, Vita. You've been closed off. Your senses have been closed off. Why? It's because that's where they take your power from. Your power is within your strength. Your power is within your seeing. Your power is within. But the crazy part is that they have diluted your vision. They have diluted your mind. And because they have diluted your mind, they have diluted your vision. That's why. And I'm here like, you gotta smell. I gotta smell my way the fuck out. You gotta rely on your other senses to get you the fuck out. You gotta smell your way out because somebody, and it's crazy. It's like, I was gonna say somebody's trying to poison you, but I don't think it's that deep. But I think that it's a spiritual poison. That's crazy. It's a spiritual poison. It's not no real poison, but it's a spiritual poison. It's like something secretive. Like, for example, don't ask me. I was having a conversation with this person. And he was like, you know that if you put eye drops in food, like, it's a poison. It could kill you. But who would expect for eye drops to be, like, who would expect for eye drops to be a fucking, let me tell you, who would think? Be mindful. And you know what's crazy, because it's taking me back to my grandmother and back in the day. Right now, don't eat nobody's shit. Don't even eat fast food shit, Vita. They're poisoning you. And it's not about who's doing it. Because guess what? The devil wears different faces. If one person doesn't get the job done and another person is low vibrational, they're going to switch bodies. But the significance of it is Vita, I need you to hear me really quickly. Because they're switching bodies, it's time for you to go. You got to outsmart the devil. Sorry, I'm on a diet. I can't eat that. Even Vita, if you ain't on no diet, I can't eat your macaroni. I'm sorry. I can't go out with you on that Mexican food date. I'm sorry. It's time for you to create your own shit. Because even if, and you know what's so crazy? My dog just choked like she was about to throw up. Heavy, don't eat nothing. Vita, do not eat nothing from nobody. From no, I was gonna say from no stores. So where the fuck is she supposed to get her food from? Vita, it might be time for you to really go start growing. If you've been thinking about growing your own herbs, like starting your own garden, I think you should. Very much so. But I feel the significance of that, even if it's not like no physical poison, it's like there's spiritual poison within the macaroni. That means we're going to cut out your sight. And to be honest, what's crazy is because now it's bringing me back to breakfast. Everybody, breakfast is a myth. You shouldn't even eat breakfast because guess what? It's to break your fast. And fasting, it's so funny because I watched a video about fasting. So, Vita, you should start fasting. Vita, you're very powerful. If motherfuckers is trying to cut your sights off, if they trying to sit over here and blind you and shit and cut your intuition off, like, Vita, you're meant for something. Because people don't spiritually attack the weak. They spiritually attack people that are powerful. They spiritually attack people that are meant for something bigger. And you got the star card out here. You're meant to be bigger, Vita. For what? I don't know. But that's for you. And that's why God is like, clear up your gut health too. Throw out the trash, a trash can, or a trash person. Just pass. Clean out the trash, clear out your gut. Fast for 16 hours. Because I was watching the fasting video, going back to the video. The first 12 hours is like it's cleansing out like the fat. Or it's cleansing out like your digestive system. Then the 16-hour mark is when it actually starts to dive into your fat. But they were saying to fast for 36 hours for the full transition. Left eye could be significant, and she was a Gemini. Because that was the fasting video she was talking about. But after I seen the left eye video, I seen another fasting video. You should fast, Vita. And it's like within that left eye said, I only ate sea moss. And in my mind, I was like, I really don't think everybody needs sea moss, to be honest. I don't think it's significant. She said, I drank water. I drank 100% fruit juice, which is, i.e., you get some oranges, you blend it up, that's fruit juice. You get some water, you cut it, or watermelon, you cut it open, that's fruit juice. And what's crazy is because now I'm getting the TikTok, maybe you shouldn't even eat watermelon, because I've seen like some of the watermelons at Walmart. Stop shopping at Walmart. They were densing in. They're bad watermelons, so they're just squishing in. But it's like, get some pineapples, cut that shit up, blend it up, 100% fruit juice. Get some celery. Maybe you don't want to just drink celery or kale. Add a little bit of lemon to it. Blend it up. You get me? She said I only drank 100% fruit juice. And she said I only ate fruits and vegetables for 36 hours. And actually, Lisa Left Eye, she did it for 10 days. But in the other video, the guy was saying 36 hours. So maybe try fasting for 36 hours and then try to get up to 10 days. And I feel like that's what's going to clear up your vision. That's what's going to make your sight, and like that's what's going to make your head clear. And I feel like that's significant, Vita. It's because you have a higher purpose, and it's on you to figure out what the fuck it's for. Because there's no tarot reader could tell you what your purpose is until you reveal it for yourself first. And that's where it is bond. And I'm going to leave it there, Vita. That's your next. You was wondering where your next step is at. That's where your balance is coming from, okay? Look at everybody over here talking about they fasting. I love that. As you guys can see, we're sitting over here doing readings right now, okay? If you guys want to be added to the fucking list, I like that for y'all. But no, for real. If you want to be added to the list, you could sit over here and either donate to my Cash App, or you could donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. You said every reading I get from you is always on point. Thank you, lovely. But if you want to be added to the list, just go. I just ask that you guys just be patient with me, because there do be a lot of people that be on my list, okay? Shantae, is you ready? That's why I smiled. Thank you, Ebony. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you, Tiara. Let's go. Shantae. I guess it was meant for me to do your reading. After Shantae, I have Lee. And then I have Chrissy. Chrissy, it's been a minute, big dog. Where your ass been? I ain't seen you in a minute. Okay, Shantae. Where do you want me to start? I feel like Shantae, I gotta do yours a little different. Please hold. Let me cleanse my space really quickly because I feel called to. I gotta cleanse really quickly. Where's my sage? Hold on, Shantae. I'm about to sage really quickly. Sage my cards and my space, and then I'm gonna start y'all reading. And to be honest, the reason why I don't do this on my TikTok is because I don't know like how. Like I don't want to be banned for nothing. So maybe that could be significant. Please hold. Cover up everything. I don't know if all of my good energy has been placed here. But I feel like there's something else. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all just said, bitch, what the fuck just happened? I had to like, I thought I was just sitting over here saging. And then God was like, well, you need to do this and do that. So I just got some more water. Shantae, let me tell you something. I had to take a moment for myself, and it was significant for you. And the reason why is because a few things I have to get out to you. Start keeping flowers in your home, okay? And you know what's crazy? I still feel like Shantae, hold on. I got sage on me and shit. Shantae, what did I just do? I gotta put me first, Jody. Okay, seriously, y'all. Shantae, right before I started your reading, I cleansed my space. After that, I went and I sat over here and I went. It's crazy, my pen just dropped. I went and I went to the fucking go grab some grapes because I was just like, I need some grapes. They're green grapes. I went and poured me some water. The cap was green. I was like, I need to use the restroom. I went to use the restroom. I looked over and I seen a green light, and then I seen green conditioner. The color green is significant for you, Shantae. You need to wear more green. You need to eat more green. After that, I washed my hands and I was like, okay, well, it's time. And it still wasn't time. God was like, put on lip gloss, drink some fucking water. Now it's time. So, Shantae, the reason why I did all of that was because I was called to do it. And it's calling my attention to a reading that I just did today earlier, which is actually backwards of what I said. I used to say, in her reading, I told her, I was like, I can't tell you that. Okay, whatever. I'll keep going. The point of the matter is, Shantae, you got to put yourself first. Even if it inconveniences people. 3 people is significant for you, Shantae. I kept saying 3s are important. 3, 3, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3. I don't have a thing from 6, 3, 36, 6, 9, 6, 9. You know what? I'm gonna trust God. God, what do I have to start with, Shantae? Where? All right, bet. This is not it. This is it. Got it. I'm like, that's not it. This is it, though. And it's in green. Shantae, I can't make this shit up. Green is significant, okay? Do I read this whole part to her? 4 a.m. could be significant. Saturday could be significant. You could be meeting somebody new. Planning a trip could be significant. On this day, I actually lost my glasses. So Shantae, you might be losing something. Or you may have lost something. But I ended up getting my glasses. And what's crazy is because it took me a minute to get my glasses back. I lost it at one of my friend's house. You could be interacting with somebody that reminds you of somebody else. And Shantae, God is telling me right now that if you're not currently interacting with somebody, it could be in the future. This new person is going to be a test for you, okay? But it wants you to go. July 26th could be significant. But you could be interacting with this person. If this person reminds you, like this person might do something that a toxic ex might do, get rid of them. Now I feel something crawling on the back of my leg. Somebody could be so nice, but it's like, and for you, Shantae, I feel like I have to speak in cryptic tones for you too. What the fuck is going on? It's like, do I gotta be cryptic for everything? You can meet somebody, one, they remind you of your ex. They remind you of your ex. Okay. Or an ex. But they could be so nice that you don't even know. You don't even know. Like, because when you meet them, they cook you dinner like your ex did. I'm going to give you an example from my own personal experience, because you're going to know what it is for you, Shantae. You're going to meet somebody. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm sorry, Shantae, because I'm getting excited. And I don't... You said not another test. Another test. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. Wait. You know what? Hold on. See? sorry, Shantae. Give me 1 second. Shantae, I'm gonna, yeah. Okay. Shantae, do you trust me? Hold on. Shantae, do you trust me? I'm not gonna say nothing until you respond. Okay. I'm gonna end your reading right here. I have to do your reading by yourself. I have to. I already was called to do your reading earlier, but what I have to tell you can't be revealed to everybody else. It's like I have to do yours separate. I have to. Okay? I'm sorry. And I'm gonna do it. I'm not charging you extra or nothing. Like, I'm going to do yours for as long as I feel. You know, I do readings for however long I'm called to do them. So this one, just, I gotta pause it. I'm gonna put it on the back because there's so many significance. There's so many significance, and even me, like, leading up to this moment, I'm like, I gotta be on pause. Yeah. Not everybody's supposed to hear this, okay? Shantae, don't worry. As soon as I get off live, bitch, it's up if it's stuck. So just prepare for a reading. Okay. We gonna go to some other shit because Shantae, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it all the way being with you. Okay. Next caller. I'm sorry, y'all. Sarali, is you ready? I want y'all to understand something. This is why I love building up reports with people, because yeah, this is how I know I'm on the right path, is because it's just like, I know it's like, that's significant, y'all. Y'all have to know when, like, shit is like for you, like when you're supposed to move in a different direction versus when you're not, like, and I think that that's significant. Yeah, I gotta keep that right there for you, Shantae. Okay, so Sarali, let's get into it. The significance of this, and I feel like this is for you too, Lee, because you want me to call you Lee. The significance is that when it's time for you to move in a direction, you gotta move in that direction. When it's time for you to go right, like, or left, and it's crazy, you gotta confuse the hand of the devil. I said you need to go right, but then I started going left, and I feel like that's significant because I feel like even within you, Lee, and even I feel like with Shantae, sometimes you gotta confuse it in order to get through it. What are the messages that you have for Lee? You're finally putting the sword down. You're stuck between two options, Lee. Lee, you're at a point in life right now where you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, where you want to be. Let me tell you something, Lee. Give me one more card, just so I know. Yeah, thank you. They didn't even have to fucking do shit. You're stuck between two options. Do you want to sit over here and fucking do this family stuff? Or do you want to sit over here and live your life, Lee? What does that mean? That means, Lee, all your life you have sat over here and had to fight for everything that it is that you wanted. You had to fight for everything that you wanted. And it's funny, Lee, because it's like you're finally deciding not to fight for the things that your family has fought for. Lee, you could have grew up in a family that, like, you could have came from money. Or maybe you were taught to marry for money. But in reality, Lee, You'll be okay living by yourself in your own little apartment with some cats, having a turtle, pet turtle. Cancers could be significant. Aries could be significant. But I feel like you are at a place in life, Lee, where you're trying to figure out, do I want to do this whole family shit, or do I want to do this life that's a mystery type shit? Do I want to sit over here and discover what the unknown is like? And it's so funny because both of these visions of these ladies right here, they got their eyes covered. Your eyes have been covered. One path you already know where it leads to. One path you already know, but even here you got your eyes closed. You know what's crazy is because you know there's nothing wrong. Because I feel like I keep saying marry for money, but it's like marry for stability. There's nothing wrong with marrying for stability. If you want to do the family route, you could do the family route. If you want to do the CEO route, you could do the CEO route. But all three paths, three is significant. But what's the third path? I said three paths, but I said that there's two. What's the third path? Clarify this one. You want me to reveal it to her? Lee, you're spiritual. Oh, that's why you flipped it right here. That's why you have that like that. Lee, let me tell you something. You got three paths. You got three paths. One path is you could sit over here, you could do the whole family shit. You could do the whole family shit. You could get married, have money, be cool, have the whole family, grandparents, kids, and shit. Another path, you could work for corporate America. You could sit over here and you could just have your cats, chill, act oblivious to the world, cover your eyes to the world, act like what's not going on out there, it's not affecting you because you're good. The third path, you're being truthful. You going against the odds. You see, all three paths require you to walk into the unknown, and there is no wrong path, Lee. But there is one that's going to open your eyes. There is one that you already know deep down within your intuition that you should take. And I feel like, Lee, the only reason why you haven't took it is because you're afraid of what's going to come from it. You're afraid from what it's going to reveal. And to be honest, I think it's already God is like, be careful about how I word this. I'm going to give you an example, Lee. You've been fighting all your life and you finally put the sword down, right? You've been betrayed all your fucking life, right? By family, right? I said threes are significant. You're going to realize that what you've been fighting for has been the wrong thing your whole life. Threes are significant, though. So then what advice do I give to Lee? The devil came out in reverse. You're free. All three. Okay. There's 3 paths. There's 3 paths. One of these paths is going to free you. What I will tell you is that, Lee, you have to decide what's best for you. But right now, Lee, what's crazy is that you don't know. Lee, you don't know because your eyes are closed. You don't know. And you won't know until you decide. But what I will say, Lee, is that you're always going to get to where you need to. So it doesn't matter which one is the right one right now. You're always going to get to where you need to as long as you try to. But you need to know you're free. Free will, free choice. But you also need to know that you need to open your eyes too, though. You know you can open your eyes at any moment. The truth will open your eyes. You're scared because you've always been scared. But it's like the truth will reveal itself. And all these cards are coming out reverse. Are my cards upside down? No, not all of them. Now I gotta reveal some truths for you, okay? God is giving you this new option. God has been talking to you, Lee. Let me talk my shit really quickly, Lee. God has been talking to you, Lee. You haven't been listening, though. And God is getting irritated. God, you already know that I don't like when you do that. Lee, I'm going to tell you what I mean. I keep wanting to tell you the truth because I feel like the truth is going to set you free, right? But God keeps limiting what I tell you because this is your path to discover it yourself. Your parents has blinded you for a very long time into what a happy family is, but it's not really happy. Lee, you've been given a lot of things, but you're figuring out that materialism doesn't make you feel anything. The truth does. The truth is revealing. The truth is what's going to set you free, and that's what you've been finding is that and maybe you were the person that was raised by strict ass parents. Always kept you locked up, but it's likely you're older now. They can't keep you like it's like your chains are finally unleashing. You're finally balancing out. But you have to take a spiritual bath. You have to protect yourself spiritually. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you haven't been. Lee, you're called to do something bigger too. But the point of the matter is that you gotta find that for yourself. You gotta find out what your purpose is. And that's what God has been trying to tell you is that you already have looked very far in your future as to these other 2 paths. So why not look at the other one? Why not get a reading on the other one? Why not get a reading on your actual path? But isn't that what she's doing now? Can I reveal to her what her path is? Her path is. What I can tell you is what What seeds are you watering? Lee, what are you watering right now? What are you putting your energy into? And from that, Lee, are you sitting over here receiving the rewards that you want from it? I.e., for example, if you're sitting over here putting all your time and your energy into a pointless ass relationship, you know he doesn't want to give you marriage. For some reason, I wanted to say she, but whatever. Take it as a resonance. You know you, Lee. For some reason, you know that this is not your happily ever after. Maybe, Lee, you want to explore your sexuality. You want to explore who you are. You can't do that if you get married to somebody that you know you're not supposed to be married to. What if you're watering, okay, I just want to be in solitude. I just want to be alone with my cat, with my pets. But you know that you going to work at corporate America and you coming home every day, you eating the same type of meals, you got your meal plan and shit like that. Like, you know, eventually that gets boring too. So, but you're not doing anything to change that. So, are you watering that seed? Just going up the corporate ladder? Or are you watering the seed of the unknown? What is that? Well, let's ask. What is the path of the unknown? Everything keeps coming out reverse, and now I feel like you're doing this shit on purpose. Thank you. Turn this one upside right. The path of unknown is picking up. Oh. And the sun card is behind it. The path of the unknown is choosing to be happy. The path of the unknown is choosing to fight for yourself. The path of the unknown is sitting over here not being predictable. The path of the unknown is sitting over here departing from what you think that your everyday life has to compare to, Lee. What is the unknown? Your path is for you to sit over here and fight through the darkness. But the point of the matter is that you have to realize that no matter what journey, what path you choose, there's always going to be some uncomfortable moments. There's always going to be moments where it gets dark. There's always going to be moments where, you know, it feels like things aren't going to work out. But in the end, if it's truly for you, the sunshine within you is what's going to get you out of these situations. You fighting through it is what's going to get you out of these situations. But the point of the matter is that you giving up is not going to get you out of these situations. You surrounding yourself around people that are not truthful is not going to get you out of your situations. You surrounding yourself around people that's money hungry is not going to. Your solution is for you to be the magician in your life. It's for you to create your life. What makes you happy? You don't have to compare your life to anybody else's life. You need to compare your life to your own life. What makes you happy is what's going to get you the result. Now, what I will say is, if what you say will make you happy is a family, you doing the marriage life. If you sit with yourself, you sit with God, you reveal that to yourself. That's cool. If you sit over here and say, yo, I want to sit over here and be by myself, that's cool too. Or if you want to sit over here and say, I want to go with the flow and wherever the wind blows, if I want to go swimming this day and go work this day, if I want to sit over here, it's like wherever life takes you, that's cool too. That's your path. But you are the only one that can determine which path you choose. But God wants you to be free, and you are free. You just got to get all the other bullshit from around you out of you. Okay? And I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helps, Lee. Marianne, yeah, my readings are open now. I'm doing donation-based readings. So, guys, if you guys want to join the list, you could sit over here and either donate to my Cash App or you could donate to my link in the bio. I do just ask that you guys are patient with me because I'll be busy, okay? Chrissy, are you ready? And mommy, a superstar. Let's go. Destiny said, I'm sending mine right now. Okay. Chrissy, let's talk. I see the initials A. I see a bonnet, so maybe you need to start protecting your hair a little bit more, Chrissy, or start taking care of your hair. And you know what's crazy is earlier today I was touching like the back of my hair and I was like, I really need to put some oil in it. And back in the day I used to use Blue Magic and like grease my scalp, but I don't remember the last time I really greased my scalp because I found out that grease is actually really bad for your scalp because it overclogs your pores. But it's like, okay, but what else am I supposed to fucking do? And then I found some drops. So maybe you're adding like, or I need to tell you, like, if you're trying to grow your hair, add black castor oil to your shit. You could also do like a tea tree ointment for it, or you could do like natural, or maybe you need to start shampooing your hair with natural herbs in order to make it grow a little bit more. Chrissy, I see a turtle, so you could feel that a lot of things are moving in slow motion. For some reason, I feel the need to tell you that the key is within your eyes. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you, Chrissy, that maybe you could be a hairstylist. Because now I'm seeing somebody that's cutting hair. Or maybe you're thinking about getting a haircut. Maybe you can make supplements that are like natural herbs and you could sell it for like hair purposes and stuff like that. That's a bar. Maybe you could be a barber. It's like how many girl barbers are there? But I do feel the need to tell you, like, if that is your path, like, just do some research because now I'm getting like the TikTok video. It was a TikTok video that I watched and it was a lady and she was talking about, you know, I used to have my own little section in the barber. She was like, I cut hair, and I think she did like have her own little salon, but she was like, there's just so much shit that goes on in a salon. There's a whole bunch of creepy messages. And you know what's so crazy is because I was just having a conversation with one of my guy acquaintances and he was like, and it was with his brother too, and his brother was like, yeah, I don't really care, like I'll take my girl to the shop. And the dude was like, no, like that's a forbidden rule, you're not supposed to take your girl to the shop. And I was like, why not? Like, a guy that I dated before took me to the barbershop before. I went to the barbershop like 2 times. So that could be significant. And now I see a guy with like designs in his head, so heavy emphasis on barbering. But I feel like there's 2 things within this story. I don't know why I just got in my head 50K for a show and I'm looking for a shorty. So Waka Flocka fame could be significant. But I was telling you that the significance of that is that there could be 2 different type of men. And you know what's so crazy is because my acquaintance and his brother were both Virgos. And I was like, y'all are both Virgos? And they were like, yeah, we're both Virgos. But they're different Virgos. So that could be significance too. Chrissy, you could be dealing with somebody and it's like, they could be, like, it's like, Oh, okay, that's what they're trying to tell me. Don't sit over here and just be like, oh, you're a Scorpio? I can't deal with you. Oh, you a Virgo? I can't deal with you, because there's different types of Virgos. And it could be like within the family. It's like his brother has a girlfriend, so it's like he's like, I do anything for my girlfriend type stuff. But it's like with him, it's just like he has different views. But I also feel the need to tell you that life experiences plays a role into how people are. So don't judge people just based off of their zodiac sign, okay? Like if they're a Leo type shit, it's like he could be a different Leo. I don't know why that's significant. But I'm getting like heavy like men treatment. Maybe you make products for men, like for the like beard care, hair care. Because I'm seeing a guy getting his beard cut now. Alright. Chrissy, do your big one. Maybe that's what God is calling you to do, is to do something different. Even if barbering ain't your shit, like how many girl barbers is there? I feel like God is sitting over here saying that it's like, but that's like an ideal. Try some shit that's not like your typical shit. Chrissy, that's what you did all your life and you stopped. You put a mask on. You know what's crazy is because my eyes are starting to act watery. Very watery. Maybe you have a headache right now, Chrissy? Please hold. I don't have it. Chrissy, give me 2 seconds. I'm about to cleanse my space really quickly, and then I'm going to come back. Please hold. Because I just feel the need to really cleanse right now. Gotta stay protected, so I don't gotta get protected. So that could be significant too, Chrissy. I know like you can't see me right now, but just hear me. Spiritual protection can really help you. And you know what's funny is because I feel the need to amplify my spiritual protection. So that could be significant too. Ancestors, higher beings, higher protectors, any spirits that are not supposed to be here, I just ask that you remove them out of my space. Please protect my audience. Please protect my divine. And as I'm doing and clearing these messages, I just ask that you help me to deliver them correctly. And I just ask that I don't sit over here and get any attacks. I ask that you put myself into a bubble to where I'm not being touched. And I just ask that as I read, that you help me read effectively and read efficiently. Thank you, God. Asmin. You could be dealing with somebody from Florida. I also feel the need to say that. Hold on real quick. Christy. I feel so much better now. I also feel the need to tell you, Chrissy, that there's power within your words. Okay. And we're back. I felt the need to cover my head. So that could be significant too. Okay. And we're back. You can have somebody speechless, Chrissy. You know what's crazy is because I just get slobbering. I don't know why though. Like slobbering. Or maybe you could be throwing up. Chrissy, are you pregnant? JT could be significant. Maybe you could be sick though. If you're not pregnant, then you could be just sick. Cause I'm like, I see like you, but it's like something is dripping out of your mouth. Or maybe you sloppy kiss, because now I see you kissing somebody. Chrissy, what the fuck is you doing? You said, hi, doggy. Tiny, you're hilarious. You could be going to a barbecue, because what is today, Labor Day? But I see like a barbecue chair. I see more slobber. Or maybe that's smoke. Is it smoke? It's smoke. Okay, so if you're not throwing up, if you're not pregnant, it's smoke. So you're smoking. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Okay, what is this? Let me keep going down. You could be thinking about marriage a lot lately, Chrissy. And I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, like, you will get married if that's what you want. I'm also seeing a graduation. So maybe you could be thinking about going back to school and getting your doctorate. I think you should. And even if, and it's crazy because it's like, I'm hearing like you might not even have your bachelor's or your master's, but it's like, do all that shit, fuck it. And I hear you say like, well, what the fuck am I gonna go to school for? I feel like you know. Go to school for barbering, but you don't need your doctorate for that. I think that the significance of this reading, Chrissy, is to give you options. Bingo. You can go to school to go cut hair. You can go to school to get your doctorate. You can go to school for wedding planning, event planning. Like, pick a side. I think that that's what's been causing your dilemma now, though, Chrissy, is that you don't know where to go. And I feel like it's because you keep getting influenced by everybody else. But where do you want to go? When you was a little kid and you ate cotton candy, what the fuck did you want to do? I think that that's significant. An R could be significant, but an R is backwards. A D could be significant too. RDA. So that could be the initials of somebody, or they could have that initial in their name. I see the number 15. 5 p.m. could be significant. And I also feel the need to tell you that, listen, things aren't as bad as you think that they are, okay? Be aware of like somebody kicking over like a glass of wine or something. Is there any last minute messages for Chrissy? It's going to be revealed to you, Chrissy, in your dreams if you pay attention to them. You're also going to get a lot of support no matter what it is that you choose, especially from your family. I'm getting you come from a strong family. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that Chrissy, whatever you want to do, you're going to get support from. You just need to have the strength to actually carry it out and not switch out what it is that you want. Because God is giving you this new opportunity. But heavy emphasis on doing what makes you happy. doing what brings you peace, doing things that, like, don't get me wrong, like, there will be times where times are hard, but it's like, if things are just too fucking hard, it's not your path. Things that are for you are supposed to flow to you, and that's significant. You might have a dream on what path you should take. If you really need help, ask your ancestors, what's the best path I should go to? But heavy emphasis on they want you to choose for yourself, because you know you better than you. Your ancestors and God can sit over here and be like, yo, I think you should go down that way. I think you should do this. I think you should do that. But in reality, Chrissy, what do you want to do this lifetime? This is your life. Back in the day, your ancestors was teachers. Back in the day, your ancestors were fucking businessmen. They did bars and shit like that. Like, it's like, and really, that's my personal example. But God told me to give you my personal example. It's like, I come from teachers, businessmen. They had shoe shops, bars. Like, that's what my lineage was. But they're telling me I could do whatever it is that I want to do. So it's like, Chrissy, you could do whatever you want to do. As long as you have the strength, a business fucking plan to execute that shit, you got it. You got the power. You got the support. You just need to figure out what it is that you want to start, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there, okay? Heavy emphasis on it coming into your dreams, okay? Okay, now let's keep on going. Sorry, I didn't even read that. It's so crazy because all of this been on my mind heavy. Chrissy, it's time. And I feel like God is like, you don't gotta rush it. It's not like it's like, ooh, I need to figure this shit out by tomorrow. Take your time. All right. Next color. Okay, so let me make sure I don't got none on my PayPal, because I haven't really been checking for my PayPal. As you guys can see, we are doing personal readings. If you want to be a part of the personal fucking reading, then you can sit over here and either donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. Okay, now let's go on to our next readers. Okay, and to be honest, I'm so thankful that you guys are so patient with me for being able to identify like all y'all whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm good on PayPal. I'm so grateful that y'all are like so patient with me doing other people's readings and shit like that, because I just feel like, because I like to take my time. Like, if I feel called to do a longer reading, like, I'm gonna do a longer reading. If I feel called like, yo, this is all you need right now, this is all you need. So I just appreciate y'all. Okay, Tiana, you ready? And then Destiny, I got yours. And then Marianne, I got yours too. Okay, you got the feeling of soul that I need in my life. Tiana, I got the song I See You by damn, what's her name? And though we might grow, I don't know why we don't grow apart. Coco Jones. That was gonna drive me crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is her name? Thank you, Flower Child, because I'm like, wait, it's in my mind. I feel cloudy, but to be honest, we're gonna get through this shit. Ancestors, higher beings, high protectors, I ask that you remove any energy that's not my rightful energy, and I call back all my energy to my space. I ask that anything that's causing me to have this headache, that it be removed, and I ask that I call judgment on anything that's trying to take me spiritually as I do these readings. I ask that you help me to conduct all these readings correctly, concisely, and get out all the information that it is that they need. Thank you. Okay. So let's get into it, Tiana. Who the fuck you got in your energy? Is we doing love? Is we doing love? Is we doing love? Oh shit, wait, I thought we was doing love. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Okay. Let me tell you something. Tiana, life is about balance. I think, Tiana, in your head, you want to talk about life and you want to talk about love, but God don't want to talk about love. God want to talk about you protecting yourself. Tiana, you done been stabbed in your back so many fucking times by people that loved you. People that loved you. But what's crazy is, Tiana, you don't give up on love. In reality, like, you don't give up. Like, no matter if there's spiritual attachments, no matter if connections don't work out, you don't get out on love, because you know you're protected. You know that you are balanced. But what you don't know is that you keep getting cut every time you try. What you don't know is that love is not on your side. I'm laughing, Tiana. Wait. I'm laughing because, Tiana, you are a lover girl. Baby, come here. I'm laughing because you are a lover girl and I'm a lover girl too. But sometimes you gotta realize when shit is not working out, big dog. There's a reason. I got the 10 of coins in reverse. It's because of your finances is in order. You're not prioritizing you. You're not prioritizing, like, you keep prioritizing love, but you're not prioritizing the shit that matters right now, which is you putting yourself together. Tiana, you are very broken. And I'm laughing because it's like, you're a lover girl. You want to be in love. You want your husband, your emperor, because you think that person is what's going to solve your heartbreak, what's going to solve your issues. But Tiana, in reality, you were broken before you even started dating. You were broken by your family. And it's funny. It's like you was poor. And it's like, you know what's weird, Tiana, is because I'm getting the illusion in my head, like, it's like you were without money, but maybe some members in your family actually did have money, but maybe you grew up without money. And what's even, why? They just cut me off. They just cut me off. Where was I at? Where did I leave off at? Because I was in my zone. I didn't even realize it fucking dropped. Point of the matter is that you gotta sit over here and you gotta go into solitude in order for you to sit over here and figure out what caused you to sit over here and act like that. And to be honest, I'm getting it's a mother. You said some people in your family. You missed all of that? Hold on, wait. Damn. Why did I not look up? Maybe that's not for you to know. Some of your family have money, okay? Damn, I did a whole... Okay, whatever. That's okay. I'll backtrack. I want you to understand something. Everything happens for a reason. So what I will tell you is this. You got to go within to figure out what it is that you need to dig up. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, listen, you sit over here and you get fixations in trying to build these people up, but in reality, that's because you got your rose-colored glasses on. All your life, you have sat over here and you have did for others. You have did for other relationships. Like, you have tried to build these people up, build these relationships up, but in reality, it's time for you to build yourself up. And the crazy part is that I feel the need to sit over here and tell you, you know why I'm just so mad? I'm mad because I really went so far in this after the 10 of Pentacles. And that's why I'm so mad. Like, wait, fucking Mercury retrograde. I'm really not even that mad, to be honest. I'm mad. That part's not for you. I feel like God is sitting over here saying that, listen, That's significant. So what's for her right now? Okay, so I was on track the whole time. Okay, they just didn't want me to tell you that. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and tell you everything that I had put down because I just started questioning myself. I'm like, was I giving out the wrong message? No, I was on the right track. God needs you to sit over here and cut away from all these past relationships. So what I was sitting over here saying within the cards is that, listen, you have sat over here and you have been unbalanced for a minute. And the reason why is because, catch me real quick, Tiana, you have been pouring into all of these relationships. You have always sat over here and had rose-colored glasses on. You always wanted to see the good within people. You always wanted to build these people up. You was very much like Bob the Builder. But the point of the matter is that in reality, when you sat over here and you built these people all the way up, they sit over here and they turned their back to you. And this has happened all and over again. And it's crazy because I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, listen, all your resources, is like you got the resources that's within your hands. But the point of the matter is that you need to sit over here and go spend some time in solitude in order for you to figure out why all your shit is breaking, why your shit's not fucking working. It's time for you to dig up. Like, it's like all the seeds that you have planted and everything that's not growing, everything that's not working, relationship, finances, whatever the case is, you got to sit over here and look at why the shit ain't working. And from there, you have to sit over here and dig up old roots and plant new seeds in order for new shit to grow. I don't care if you got a full-blown plant. If that plant is a poisonous ass plant, you need to get rid of it. You're the magician. I feel like the significance of that is that you have to rid yourself of everything that no longer serves you, which is these pointless ass relationships. You got to stop playing Bob the Builder to fucking relationships, because I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, listen, I understand you got a good heart. You got a good heart. You always see the best in people, but the point of the matter is that some of these people have to come out of your life. They're going to get justice. Or you're going to get justice for all these people that mistreated you, that just up, you sat over here and you gave all your resources to these people and they just left you. Like, you're going to get justice for that shit. Your justice is going to be you getting new love. Your justice is going to be you sitting over here, like, receiving the benefits of fucking you planting your fucking new seeds, big dog. What is that right here? That's you planting new seeds. Your seeds is going to come in multiple areas, but the point of the matter is that you got to remove all the people that has betrayed you. You got to remove, you see all those people that's over there falling, baby, the tower moment is coming, whether if you want it or not. But the point of the matter is that you got to sit over here and realize that, Tiana, your old way of thinking can't go. You thinking that you're poor can't go. You thinking that you're not, and it's crazy, you thinking that you got to do this shit all by yourself, it's a no. You thinking that you have to run away is a no too. You don't have to run away from love, Tiana. I know you've been backstabbed and fucking sat over here and had sleepless nights. I know, like, but the transformation is happening. The transformation is happening so you don't have to run away again. Every time times get hard, you don't got to run away again. You don't have to run away from moments when shit sit over here, when you start losing people, when people are being mean to you, when they ain't giving you their resources. You don't have to sit over here because, and when in reality, Tiana, you got the power to change your own life. But it doesn't start with you running. It starts by you picking your shit up and sitting over here and getting your shit together. That's the transformation that God has been wanting for you. Hoarding. That's when love, by you transforming yourself, by you going with the flow, is what's going to bring love into your life. So I know that you're a hopeless romantic. I know that you are the type of person where you love and shit like that, but it's just like in the past you have chose the wrong options based off of what you seen your family do, what you seen the dating or the people that your mom dated type shit. Your mom chose the wrong people, hence why you choose the wrong people. You seen your mom building up other people, but it's like, hence why you build up other people. When in reality, God is like, I don't want you to have to build up nobody. I want them to already come fucking correct. But the point of the fucking matter is that you gotta remove all these past motherfuckers that's no longer a part of the vision. And that comes from you being by yourself, Tiana. Temporarily. But for right now. And I'm gonna leave it there. Little bitch. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Not them trying to mess up my little flow. Mess up my little flow. Okay, Destiny, you ready? Y'all, as y'all can see, we're doing fucking readings right now. If you want a personal reading, you can either... I can't even speak right now. You can either fucking book with the link in the bio, or you can sit over here and donate to my Cash App. Let me check my PayPal really quickly. Family reunion. Destiny, to be honest, the 8 of Knives keeps coming out, which is the 8 of Swords. I feel like you're at a pathway. For some reason, I feel the need to read something here for you. In this journal, I wrote down the song, it was by 50 Cent. I want the finer thing that's in my life, so I hustle. And I also say, you think you can get in my way while I'm trying to get mine, so I buck you. I don't care at all where you are, where you from, nigga, fuck you. And then I also wrote down, get your refund, motherfucker, I ain't dead. I'm a diamond in the rough that can't be touched. And I also wrote down, now it's clear that I'm here for a fucking real reason, because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. 50 Cent could be significant. New York could be significant. Cancers could be significant. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be where they destined to be. Cause they trying to take my life away. I want a hole in it for fucking with me. So, a few things. Destiny, I feel like you're at a pathway between what is it that you want. Do you want love? I feel like a lot of y'all is at pathways at this point, but is it a pathway ass day? Let's talk. I feel the need to go through my cards really quickly. But I know that they're upright, but this part isn't. Let me tell you something. Destiny, life is about you taking chances, okay? Life is about loving. Life is about making mistakes. Life is about you sitting over here getting betrayed. Life is about shit, really what you make it. But the point of the matter is that, Destiny, what happens when you stop living life? What happens? What happens when you stop hustling, Destiny? The enemy thinks that they won, but they haven't. And I feel like that's significant, Destiny. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you're at a stage in life where you just want to rest because you're tired of fighting. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you, you can't get tired of hustling, especially if you know what it is that you want. But I also feel the need to challenge you too, and to tell you that, listen, No matter what, life is always going to be just. And I was going to say just us. Just us. So I feel like that means if it's just going to be just us, then we got to get it right, right? Destiny. Yeah. Where are we going? Destiny, I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, listen, Leo energy could be significant, Scorpios could be significant, Libras could be significant, Cancers could be significant. I feel the need to tell you that you got to sit over here and have the courage to actually want to move forward. You got to have the courage to want to study. You got to have the courage to sit over here and take that leap of faith. Heavy emphasis on taking courses and stuff like that, but it's like, what's your hustle? I feel like you already know that you're a diamond. You already know that you're this person. You already know that you're this beautiful person. You already know that, like, listen, you see it. You know that you're meant for more. You're meant for the finer things. You're meant. But what you don't see is what? What is it that she doesn't see? You don't see that you're this caring motherfucker. Okay, Destiny. That's what it is. See, what's funny is Destiny, you want to sit over here and be this like hardcore ass individual. Don't fucking fuck with me. Don't play with me. Like what? But in reality, you a lover girl. In reality, you love. In reality, you just want to be loved. It's like you give off. It's like you masculine. You got a lot of masculine energy, a lot of masculine traits. You always had to fight though. You always had to show no weakness. But now it's time to balance that out. It's time for you to learn how to express your emotions instead of always thinking you gotta fight, Destiny. I want the finer thing that's in my life. Heavy Libra energy. It's time to balance out these motherfucking scales, big dog. It's time to balance your masculinity and your femininity, because that's where you're at. That's where your money is, but that's where you find peace at. That's where you can relax at. I want the finer thing that's in my life, so I hustle. Enjoy the ride, because the money is going to come to you. Let me tell you something. The more that you sit over here and you balance yourself out, the more that the money is going to come to you. But you got to keep it real with yourself. And I know, Destiny, you don't like talking about your emotions. I know you don't like doing the whole, like, I get like the ick. Emotions give you the ick type shit. But it's like, but you want the family. You want the family. You want the cars, the clothes, and the hoes. What's that movie? I was thinking of Paid in Full when I first said it, but then In Too Deep popped in my head. You should watch those two movies. See what you get out of it. I feel the need to sit over here and say that you feel like you gotta be strong for your kid. You gotta show your kid. It's funny. You try to show your kid that you're not weak, but you don't know that there's power within your emotions. Emotions are powerful. Emotions don't make you weak. Everybody likes to always sit over here and talk about how emotions make you weak, but the point of the matter is that emotions make you strong, especially, and if you learn how to master your emotions, then you become untouchable. Mastering your emotions, knowing that there's a time and a place when to express it. That's where your money is going to lie. That's where your family is going to align. That's where the journey continues on. The Wheel of Fortune. That's where the journey, your next goal is to balance out your emotion, is to force yourself to care. Force yourself to be vulnerable. Force yourself to go through these moments. Take risk. Understand that, listen, life isn't about fucking rainbows and shit. But you gotta take risk in order to sit over here and make it. Gotta hustle in order to get it. I'm the diamond in the rough that can't be found. I stay with my knife and my gat. You come from this like hard lifestyle, Destiny. If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up. I ain't wasting my time. I ain't really about the money. Like, Destiny, you about your money right now. Like, it's so funny, but it's just like, what is you talking to me about? If we ain't talking about money, what is you talking about? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. But I feel like that's not you. If it ain't about the money. Transformation is needed in order for you to move into this next step of your life. Life is not all about money. I also feel the need to sit over here and say, but you gotta reveal this to yourself. You gotta unmask yourself. If you think that life only revolves around money and materialism and finer things, then that's all your life will be. But if you transform yourself and you start to realize that that shit don't really mean shit, you get the AMG, you get the Mercedes, you get the house, the cars, the clothes, and all the other bullshit. In reality, but you don't got your respect. But in reality, you have to you was shicey to people. Like, it's not balanced. That's not you. And God wants you to cut out everything that's not you. And I'm gonna leave it there, Destiny. Okay. Who's the last one? Marianne, you ready, sweets? And then after you, I gotta go do another reading. If you guys want a personal reading, you can book in the motherfucking bio. Marianne, let's go, sweets. Let's switch decks really quickly. I haven't used this deck all day. I got the sun, and it opened up my eyes. I got the sun. This time, pitch perfect to be significant. I'll be away. I got some. In that movie, Bella was the one. So the name Bella could be significant, but in that movie, Bella was the one that triggered them to change, to stop doing the same old song, to stop doing the same old shit. So maybe that's what God, either you are the person that is supposed to inspire change. And I feel like, Marianne, you should also go watch my reading that's called Finding Nemo. I haven't posted it yet, but I feel like there's messages for you in that too. But I feel the need to tell you that maybe you're the one that's supposed to inspire change within other people. But I also feel the need to tell you, Marianne, that like, you got to sit over here and do things different if you want a different result. Sorry. I had sat over here and I had got these cards wet. I was out at the fucking park I don't know why this is significant, Marianne. So maybe you need to go ground yourself. I was out at the fucking park and I was like doing like it was on the full moon. I was out and I was just fucking. I don't even think I was reading with my cards. I think I just was grounding them, cleansing my cards with the grass, but the sprinklers just turned on out of fucking nowhere and my cards got wet. But I mean, they're not ruined or nothing. They just hard. They're very hard. So maybe something unexpected could be happening. But anyway, we got the Eight of Swords that came out. And for me, I feel like God is sitting over here saying, like, it's time for you to start again. It's time for you to start over. It's time for you to look at what's not working versus what is working. It's time for you to create something new. And it's also time for you to go with the flow. See, I think God is sitting over here saying that we're trying to work with you in order to create something new, create a new routine. Heavy emphasis on routine, but create new finances, cooking up something new in the kitchen. Like, heavy emphasis on like working out though. If you haven't started working out, I think you should. But I feel like God is sitting over here saying, I want you to get out of this mentality of thinking that you can't. And that's significant. But I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you, Marianne, I feel like God is sitting over here saying you got to get rid of that clutter too. You got to come up with a vision and you got to cut away from things that is not serving you no more. Heavy sword energy. And what's crazy is because I feel like God is sitting over here saying that you're meant for more. But you also have to sit over here and get rid of. And you know what's crazy? I said my cards didn't get messed up, but they did. Sorry. I caught it right when it got on time. I said my cards didn't get messed up, but they did get messed up a little bit. But they're still here. I feel like, Marianne, to be honest, along this journey, it's not supposed to be peaches and roses. Sometimes shit gets fucking hard. But I'm going to keep it all the way at being with you. God is giving you a new option. He's giving you a new option. I think, Marianne, to be honest, you have been so used to sitting over here trying to control things. Heavy emphasis on, like, maybe you should move. But you've been trying to control everything. And God is like, big dog, Florida energy. I'm getting 404, 405. Like, it's like you're trying to get water energy too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I don't know why I just whispered that. But it's like, I really do feel the need to sit over here and tell you, like, but by you controlling things, where did you lead yourself? To heartbreak, limited resources, to you being exhausted, to you sitting over here being abused and used. Even if you wasn't abused physically, it's like abused mentally. Like, even at work, like, you can literally just be overworking yourself, you know? I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that you're meant for more. And I think that that's what God has been trying to get through to you is that, Marianne, you're meant for more in life. So what's this fourth option? Thank you. The option that God is giving you is free will. The option that God is giving you is to be free. To uncover the mask of people that is no longer serving you, but it's also giving you a new love life. It's giving you new finances if that's what you wish. If you want to go have new friends, I'm giving you that if you wish that. But the point of the matter is that you got to sit over here and look at the things that's hurting you. You got to look at the things that's in your past. And really, it's crazy because it's in your past, but it's in your present because you keep rethinking about this shit. And the point of the matter is God is like, if you wish to sit over here and be over that, then wish for that. Work on that. Be done with that. Be done with the past situation. But the point of the matter is that you have to sit over here and realize, Marianne, that you have the power, the free will to control your mind, to control what you create. And I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit as to how much power you have over your mind. Your mind is clouded with confusion. It's clouded with being tired. And you know what's crazy? It's like you could go to sleep a whole 8 hours and you still wake up, what? Tired? Why? You depressed? Why? Because you don't know where you're going? Yeah, man, I know. Choose. Choose. Hold on, Marianne. One second. You okay? What'd you swallow? No food? You okay? Here, tell me, here, come here. Drink some water. Come here. Come here. You okay? You okay? Yeah, okay, come here. Go to the phone. You okay? Sorry, sweets. My dog started throwing up really bad, so that's why I was like, wait. Yeah, that's why I was like, my dog sat over here and was throwing up. Marianne, I feel like to conclude your reading though, so I'm gonna end it here. God is sitting over here saying, Marianne, that you need to sit over here and choose a path. And I feel like the biggest way that you could sit over here and like you can choose is by you sitting over here being real with yourself and being real about what it is that makes you happy. But I feel like only you can choose that for yourself. And I feel like the biggest thing is that no matter whatever it is that you choose, you're never wrong. Just choose something, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys. I'm gonna get out of here because my dog is really sick right now and I need to figure out what's going on with her, okay? I love you guys. If you guys want personal readings this evening, go ahead and link in the fucking bio. And I love you guys. Have a good evening. Oh, also, all of these readings will be posted on my YouTube. So even if you missed like the first part of like the whole downloads and collective, it will be there, okay? I hope that helps, Marianne, okay? Have a good evening.